And I think also very important to highlight this idea that it's not about replacing one type of knowledge with another, but to bring them into conversation with one another and to recognise the kind of power of hierarchies that we're dealing with. Next up, I'm really pleased and honoured to introduce Ashok Chaudhary and Roma, who've come here all the way from India, from the National Forum for Forest Peoples and Forest Workers, and who I know have been working on this issue of knowledges from below and knowledges that come from and produced for popular movements. So I don't know if you want to stay where you are or if you want to come up here or...
I'll stand and speak, but I can't speak while sitting there.
Okay.
Sorry, because I'm not an academic, so even I forgot what I actually studied in university. So thank you very much, and we really congratulate the organizers to take up this issue in this forum, and been listening, hearing about this exercise from Joy. To cut short, because time is not, we're not used to speaking in 10 minutes. The two critical issues mentioned, one is decolonization and WSF. This, I'll stick to that one. These two words are very important for us. I come from a country which remained a colony of your country. We are under British colonialism for 200 years. And the whole modern knowledge system we talk about, we get educated, was the creation of a British colonial power. And that's a serious problem. And second, the WSF, decolonizing WSF has been very important for our movement in India. We all know that Mumbai WSO was very important, where mass participation started actually. 100,000 people were present there. And we, as a movement, gained a lot from that. So I will stick to that now. Being brought up in a country which is a colony, and the whole knowledge system and even the civil society we talk about are creation of a British design. They started knowledge system, what we call knowledge, as if India were not very ignorant people before British came. That's how the projection gave. You didn't have any development, couldn't have any development having the British came here. That's kind of proposition told to our people. And as if the whole knowledge system was irrelevant in India. Only when British came and got English educated people, then we started knowing about things around us. And since we work with people, what you call academic subaltern group, indigenous people, the untouchable Dalits, women and minorities, and 70% of our membership are women. So, as you said, both of you, this sexist and this patriarchy, racism and feudalism are very strong, and with the neoliberal regime in India is a very rising capitalism. It's going to be number 2 or number 1 in 10 years. So we have this onslaught of capitalism. So all the, and my colleague would speak on that. Talk about decolonization. We don't want to stick into, I can't think about only WSF. Decolonization is a process very important for our nation building. A nation which would learn to respect the producers. In our society, producers are the worst kind of people. It is only the elites. Before British came, there were elites, and they dominated within the British period. Some of them might have fought for freedom, but basically they were against the people of our country, the indigenous or Dalit people, the producers. And that persisted for thousands of years, and many protest movement took place in our country, which is not discussed or read in our academic courses, universities or school. So for us, the decolonizing education, knowledge is very, very important to build up the movement and to fight with the Indian state. And in that context, WSF is important because that was the opportunity in Mumbai WSF where our people who remain isolated, humiliated, oppressed, got an opportunity to talk to others, not only with the non-Indians, but within India is a very big country. People might have not known from one place to other. They never knew where is Tamil Nadu. A person from Uttar Pradesh don't know what is Tamil Nadu. The north to south, east to west, they could meet only on the WSF process. For that, WSF process is very important at a national scenario. I don't think international level WSF how much relevant, I don't know. It was a Brazilian, as she said, it was a Brazilian centric forum. Then we went to Mumbai. Now each country it goes, it has a color of that country. In Tunisia we have Arabic. Nairobi it was a flop, failure. I don't know about the Dakar, but Brazil, India, we wanted it South Africa, but here now. So each WSF will have its own system, and I don't think what official WSF says is very important for people like North Africa or West Africa. It's not important. And as you know, in Mumbai WSF, there were two WSF going simultaneously inside. One was the official function, official events, which had very few people, and they said that WSF was on the street. More than 80% participants were from the deprived section, oppressed section. They got an opportunity for the first time to come out. So that's important, and it doesn't matter what official declaration or language is coming up. The perception of people are very different. And that persists within the society which we are fighting for. Today, the whole society, I'm talking about South Asian context, whether India, Pakistan, Nepal, the deprived section, the oppressed section, especially the women are challenging the system. We are all old civilization, but elitism they are challenging, and the key question is that they are fighting against capitalism, feudalism and patriarchy. Without linking these three dynamics, no social movement or political movement is going to grow further. And that crisis in social movement, or political movement, our political class don't want to represent even the popular issues which people are facing, be it water, education, land. Even the social movement which brought these issues after 1970s, they are now scared. For a simple reason, and WSF must be discussing this thing, that if you question today the intention of the neoliberal state, you are going to be branded as a Maoist. And all constitutional rights, legal rights are gone. And our social movements are in a dilemma what to do about this thing. Whereas, very interesting, which is important for WSF process, the people, as it over 10 minutes, people from the below, which we call producing societies, they are challenging the system very strongly. Any projects in India is not smooth. Everywhere there is resistance. All the projects, including Indian companies, and Indian companies also looting the African and Latin American countries. So it's a big capitalist power emerging. So the fight is going on, and people are challenging the whole paradigm of development, paradigm of civilization, paradigm of knowledge. And WSF, I don't know how much they can contribute, but an Indian process will be important. But unfortunately, the struggle groups are not in the organizing committee, like IC. IC is dominated from the Brazilian concept, and it doesn't represent any African or Asian representation. So it is going to be failure. Not about that. The new knowledge system will overcome. We have to be patient. each WSF will give new kind of color, new kind of expression. And India, we are fighting for this. And on the detail, my colleague would say that there's no time to case studies. I think it's important to share with you. I brought a film with, there's no time to show you. If you can see how our women members have formed a collective to fight both feudalism, capitalism and patriarchy. They are working with an alternative, economic, political, social model against neoliberal regime. And I would like to discuss sometime on those issues because knowledge would come from that. Academic knowledge is not relevant for people. Let it be very clear. None of them are going to universities, and universities are not built up for that. New kind of educational institutions have to be built, and the movement group organizations have a major role to play in building those institutions. And I am here to share with you that we expect the academics to come out from the standard structured educational system to work for a new kind of education system which has produced heroes and which have produced revolutionaries. Thank you.